What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming back with another Aaliyah video, and this time it's about Aaliyah's dancing ability. And guess where I got this inspiration from? Twitter, of course. Because one week Aaliyah can't sing, the next week she can't perform live. The new topic is, Aaliyah wasn't that good of a dancer. She was a subpar dancer. She was a mediocre dancer. I'm like, what? And you know what? To be honest, that's not something new I've heard. I've heard it and I've seen it here and there. Like, oh, her dancing wasn't that good. Ugh. Especially when it's in comparison to like other people like Beyonce or Maya. And here's the thing: Aaliyah was a skilled dancer, but that wasn't like her expertise. But she was a skilled dancer. She'd been practicing dance since she was a teenager in high school, probably even younger than that. Anybody is wondering about this Aaliyah shirt, I'm gonna put the link down below. It's from PacSun. It's from the new collaboration with Color Bars. I'm gonna put it down below because if you really look at it, Aaliyah in her early years, the age of nothing but a number era, she would dance, especially when she would be performing live. She would do some dances and stuff. But Aaliyah didn't really start taking the dancing aspect of her performance and her art and her artistry. She didn't really start taking that part seriously until like her One in a Million era. Like that 1996-7 era. That's when she really started taking it seriously, like the dancing, and she started incorporating more dancing into her videos. And she recruited Fatima Robinson to help her out with the choreography for her videos, because that's what Aaliyah was. That's what Aaliyah's goal was: becoming a full-on entertainer. She didn't want to be the artist, just standing on a green screen, singing in front of a camera with an extra. She wanted to be a full-on entertainer, dancing, singing, doing the same thing in videos as she did on the stage, Also, as you could tell, Aaliyah knew how to pick up choreography easily. So, certain people, certain artists, you could tell when they're struggling. You could tell when they're not used to dancing, or you could see them counting the steps in their head. They trying to nail every step. Aaliyah was a natural dancer. She was a smooth dancer. She danced so fluid. She moved like water. She moved like the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aaliyah was that smooth type dancer. So, and I think, and from another point of view, from like people that's into dance or people that like seeing people dance and entertain and perform, they like that energetic dancing. I'm gonna give the analogy just like singing. Most singers, they like that loud singing, church singing, doing runs and all that, screaming, like let's just say, let's call it the Whitney Houston style of singing. But when you sing smoother or softer, but you still show skill, it's kind of like, it's mediocre. Oh, they try to downplay it, right? The same thing with dancing. They like that hip hop dancing, that energetic dancing, that like Sierra dancing, Chris Brown dancing, Jabberwocky street dancing. Like, that's what they like. I've seen those videos on YouTube or on Instagram where you see like a whole team of dancers dancing in the studio, and it's like they all dancing to the same song. They all doing the same routine, but they they dance in pairs or solo, and it's like who's like they trying to outdance each other, like who can dance the hardest and the fastest, and who can like really bend their bones and pop, lock, and drop the hardest. That's the type of dancing a lot of people like. But what the thing that people don't understand is Aaliyah's music was smooth. There was no reason for her to dance like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had up-tempo, mid-tempo records here and there where she could add a little more flair, a little more this and that. There was no reason for Aaliyah to be dancing like Michael Jackson or Sierra in her videos. Now, let's get into the fact that Aaliyah's main choreographer was Fatima Robinson. Now, Fatima Robinson is like, she's one of the top choreographers for the whole industry, whether it's for movies, music, whatever, for over at least the last almost 30 years. So she had Fatima Robinson choreograph her work. So there was like some expertise and some skill and a lot of effort put into it. Here's the thing: you listen to a song, you listen to the tempo, you do certain moves to it. You got to move with the beat, move with the flow, move with the rhythm of the song. Song like Rock the Boat, that's a sensual song. You look at the dance routine for that. She's dancing smooth, slow movements, a lot of hip winding, and it's a Caribbean song. There's no need for her to dance like Stomp the Yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, but some people, they just don't seem to understand that. I'm just like, Y'all really wanted Aaliyah to pop lock and drop and roll and do backflips to songs like Rock the Boat and Try Again. Now look, speaking of Try Again was one of her most energetic songs, and that's one of the songs she really did a dance routine for, one of her most popular dance routines. And in that dance routine, you can see the skill, because a lot of people just, and no, that's another thing. People say, oh, Aaliyah just did, oh, her dancing was easy. She just did little steps here and there. She just did little steps and spins. It wasn't nothing hard. Really? Because have you seen people attempt it? Now, some people know how to do it, but have you really seen people attempt to do some Aaliyah choreography routines, like Try Again or More Than a Woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you seen people do it? It looks easy because, like I said, Aaliyah was a smooth dancer. She was a fluid dancer. And sometimes the thing with Aaliyah is she would dance smoothly, and her background dancers, whether it was on stage or in the video, they would dance like full. They would dance real hard and do all. You know what I'm saying? So while Aaliyah's doing it smooth, the background dancers is like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so with that, people would be like, oh, her background dancers are out dancing her. No, Aaliyah's dancing it smooth. The background dancers are like her support. You know, they make up the things behind her. They are a part of the image. They are part of the visual. The background dancers are part of that visual. So you know they have to look good too. Aaliyah's a star. She's a smooth dancer in the middle. And it's like a lot of people, they understand it, but they still want to fight. They want to fight that point of view, because to them it's just like, if you're not dancing full out, you're not twisting your bones. Oh, they try to downplay, right? Compare Aaliyah's dancing to like Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson was also a smooth dancer. First of all, Janet Jackson's career was over 30 years, so she got to explore many different types of dance. We only got to see so much of Aaliyah's career. She has so much more to give. But that's the thing. She wasn't doing that hype beast dancing. So it's like people watching and be like, oh, she wasn't giving it her all. She wasn't giving no energy. She wasn't doing nothing. Oh, she was just glossing through it. You know, that's the type of artist Aaliyah was. That's the type of dancer Aaliyah was. Now, Aaliyah could turn it up if she wanted to, but that was just on her, when she felt it, when the live performance called for it. Aaliyah was the type of dancer where she could dance smooth like this. But she could also dance energetic like this.
If your girl only knew that you were trying to get to me. If your girl only knew that you were just an urge to talk to me. Yeah, nigga, you don't want to tassel with the master of phone calls. Tell me what you want, but don't touch me. Your mom, what can I do? Hold back, don't back down. Ooh, wave bye-bye to your people now. Hit you with a track full of needles now. Yeah, needles. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You see the difference? The difference in the performance and the difference in the cadence in the performance, where it's like, depending on the tempo of the song or how she wanted to translate that performance when she performed it live, she could make the performance real smooth, or she could make it energetic. You know what I mean? And another thing where I wanted to speak, because you know this is a main thing, and Beyonce keeps coming up, but this is a main thing. People think of like live performance and dancing. They think of how Beyonce always dances, and she does that hip shaking, heel clicking, all that type of stuff, right? Beyonce dances real energetic. I will give her that. She dances real energetic. She dances smooth. She does the heel flipping, the heel clicking, the hands on the hip, that fierce type of dancing, right? She'll get on the floor. She'll do hip rolls, belly rolls, all that. Aaliyah did that too, the belly rolls. But the thing is, when they see that, like then you watch a Beyonce performance where she's doing all that, then you watch a Aaliyah performance, people would be like, oh, Beyonce would outperform her, this and that. And that's the thing. People feel like if you're not dancing real energetic, like if you move it too smooth, or you know you're not, you move it too smooth across the stage, or you just walking back and forth, or you're not like every other syllable of the song, you're not jumping, heel clicking, and turning and spinning and doing choreography and getting on the floor doing all that. They feel like she's not giving her all, or she was a mediocre dancer, but that's not the case. I'm telling you, there's no way you could look at videos like Try Again, Are You That Somebody, Rock the Boat, More Than a Woman, 4-page letter, Hot Like Fire, the remix. There's no way you could look at those videos and say, oh, Aaliyah couldn't dance, she was a mediocre dancer. There's just no way. Period! A lot of people misunderstood Aaliyah's style, whether it was her singing or her dancing. They didn't understand that effortless style that was just her persona, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all guys think about Aaliyah's dancing? What do you think Aaliyah's dancing would have progressed today? Like what kind of dancing could you see Aaliyah doing today or have been doing over the last few years? How do you think Aaliyah's dancing would have evolved? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can always see when I post. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.